Hello there. This is okay, so August is almost over and I still haven't filmed an August wrap up, so I just decided that I will combine all of the things that I need to film into one video. So welcome to my long August wrap up. I hope you enjoy and we'll get straight into it. Okay, so first off, we went book shopping this week, and no, it's the weekend now. This Wednesday, and yeah, so the books I got, first of all, I got Anatomy, which it looks super cute. The cover is super like dark academia-esque, and the texture of the book is just great, and it sounds really interesting. It's about, I'm pretty sure they're taking like med student classes, and yes, and then there's a love story, which sounds super interesting because I don't know, I really am interested in the medical field, even though I probably won't go into it because that would be a disaster. Anyways, yes, but also I saw that this is in Reese Witherspoon's book club, and I love Reese Witherspoon. She's a genius. So yeah, I'll have to read this one. And then second, I got Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, which, okay, so it sounds weird, but I promise you, the author of this book, Becky Albertalli, please tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but okay, they have reviewed almost every, like, Robbie Couch, Mason Deaver, books like that, and all of those books that they have reviewed have been amazing. So I was just like, well, let me pick up this book, because obviously it's gonna be great if all of the books they've reviewed have been great. Like, if yes, so we'll see. And apparently it was made into a movie or a show or something, so if it's good, then I will have to watch it, I guess. Okay, yes. Moving on. Then I got Tokyo Ever After, and I've still not taken the stickers off of the book. I apologize. But yes, this is also in Reese Witherspoon's book club, and I actually already own Tokyo Dreaming, which is the second book in the series, I believe. I don't know what order it's in, but because I need to look that up before I read it. Anyways, so now I can read both of them in whatever order it's in, and yeah, it'll be great. I've heard such good things about this book, and I'm excited to read it. Then the last book I got was The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway, and I feel like I need to read more Ernest Hemingway books because I read The Old Man and the Sea and I really didn't like it, so now I'm like, he must be famous for a reason, so I'm trying to find a book by Ernest Hemingway that I do like, so I can be like, yes, I respect him as an author, and if I end up like loving one of his books, then I can be like, yes, maybe the shortest book author has shouldn't always be the book that teachers recommend to us, because why would you put us through reading The Old Man and the Sea? It is so bad. Anyways, hopefully this book's good though. I have good expectations for it, so I will let you guys know. And that is all for the book haul. Moving on. Okay, next I suppose we should go through all of the books that I read this month in August, because that is mostly what August wrap up is for. So maybe I should do the actual point. Okay, first of all, I finished Mansfield Park, and I absolutely loved it. 5 stars. All of Jane Austen's books are 5 stars. Like, she is she will she will always be famous. Sorry, I can't talk today. I can't talk ever. Anyways, yes, so this book is 5 stars. Basically, it's about Fanny Price, who goes to live with her aunt and uncle. I believe that's how they're related to her. And everybody kind of hates her, and suddenly they like start to like her, and then this guy comes in and he's like, ooh, I'm gonna make her fall in love with me. And we're like, no, you are not good enough for her. And yes, so that's Mansfield Park. I won't spoil how it goes for you in case you want to read it, but yes, 5 stars, definitely recommend. And then after that, I read Starless, which is also 5 stars. This book, I will say, the plot of it is sci-fi fantasy-ish. It's like the sun is God in that universe, and all of his children are the stars. All of his spouses are the moons, I believe, and he like banished his children, which are the stars, onto Earth. So the sky is starless throughout the whole book, hence the name of this book. But okay, the subplots are more like the theme of this book would definitely be like gender identity, like finding out like who you are as a person. Like the main character is a guy, obviously, but then he realizes that maybe he isn't a guy. So I thought it was really interesting. I found some of the parts relatable a lot. I'm not gonna say more because like I'm not going to spoil it for you, but this book was really good and I believe that everybody should read it. It provides like so much like authenticity to like the emotions that a trans person or a non-binary person may experience, and I just think that's great. So yes, read this book. It's also like super fun to read, like just the vibes are immaculate, so definitely read this book. And then after that, I read not Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I read A Curse for True Love. I do not have it because I borrowed it from the library. This book, I would say that it was 4 stars because I liked it. Okay, I liked it enough, but it was missing that like factor that makes a book 5 stars. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't want to spoil this because this entire book like is a spoiler. If I said any words about it, it would spoil the whole thing. It would spoil the series, so I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, okay. Then I read Nothing to See Here, and this book, okay, so the plot is this girl goes and her childhood best friend from high school like invites her to be a governess to her 2 stepsons. Yeah, so basically they like catch on fire. Like you can tell by the cover. I'm not spoiling anything. And yes, so this book is she's basically like learning to take care of these fire children, and they're trying to get them to like trust her so that they like can form a relationship. And I thought this book was super sweet. Like it was so cute. I like if I ever decide to become a parent, I'm gonna reread this book because I feel like it was so good. Anyways, these are my weird thoughts on the book. Okay, next, 1 star, no words. Twisted Love. No. The first page is like, I'm not like other girls, and then the next chapter is like, I'm not like other guys, and I was like, well, I'm not going to get past page 30, so yes, 1 star. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Didn't get past page 30. Okay. And then after I DNF'd Twisted Love, I started Changing My Mind, which is a collection of essays by Zadie Smith. And all of the authors hold Zadie Smith as like a gold standard for writing. So I think as a wannabe author, reading this book is like super inspiring. I think Zadie Smith reading this book, reading okay, so these essays are like her first work I've ever read. So she is just so smart. I feel so stupid reading her writing, and it's not that I don't understand it, it's just like she has so many like ideas and thoughts about things, and it's like so smart. Just yes. So yes, Zadie Smith, so far I have a great impression of her. I think I haven't read her like actual books, so I don't know if she is the gold standard for writing, but so far I could believe that. I could believe that she is. So yes, this is all the books I read in April, and on to the next clip. Okay, so next I am going to go over my September TBR, because next month is September, because I totally knew that. And yeah, okay, so first I'm probably going to finish this before August, but I'm saying it now just in case. I'm going to finish this Zadie Smith book, and then after that I am going to read the Good Girls Guide to Murder trilogy, because I watched the show and it was so good and I need to know what happens next. So I'm going to read the trilogy, and I don't have a copy of it because I'm going to read it on Kindle. So yes, and then after I finish that, I'm going to read Perfect Little World by Kevin Wilson. I loved the Kevin Wilson books I've read in the past, so hopefully it's good. I can't wait to read it. And then after that, I'm going to read Anatomy, which I just told you about. And after that, if I have time, I'm going to read Villette by Charlotte Bronte. And yeah, that's my September TBR. I wanted to go for more like a fall aesthetic. It's not weird to like only read like fall aesthetic books in the fall. I don't know. It's pumpkin spice season already. I've gotten 3 pumpkin spice lattes so far. They've been out for 3 days. And yes, so it's fall. I'm going to romanticize it. I don't care what you say. And yeah, so that is my September TBR. Moving on. Now finally, a little update on how writing my book is going. I have just finished the first draft. I've just finished rereading the first draft for the first time after finishing the first draft. Should I get a first draft count? I don't know, but I'm so excited about it. I actually didn't hate rereading my draft, so I love it. It was like, I don't know, it felt unrefined, which I will definitely work on. It had many grammatical errors, but like, and I need to flesh out some stuff, but other than that, it's really good. Should I have a little genre reveal? Should I? Okay, so the genre is young adult romance. Can you believe it? Because that's like the only thing I read. But yeah, so I'm really excited to be moving into the second draft, and updates will be following. I hope you guys will join me for this book writing journey, and yeah, okay. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment, because YouTube loves that. If you leave a comment, it'll recommend to more viewers to see this video. So yes, I hope you enjoyed. Jesus loves you. Bye!